LargeScaleNews.com, and we're here in the new facilities of TGNDistributing.com, and we're in the break room to show you the unboxing of a new product. We never thought we'd see a large scale car come in a box with the name Horizon on it. Inside this box is the new Losi large scale 1/5 4-wheel drive truck. It's called the Losi 5IVE-T, and we want to show you what's inside, so let's take a look. The box looks a little bigger than what we're used to seeing. There's the top of it, and let's get inside this thing here. It's got some protective pieces here that keep it from popping around. Oh, wow, look at this thing, man. Look at that. Alright, let's get it up on the table. Well, it's a little heavier than most large scale cars, I think, but it is 4-wheel drive, so we'll give them that one. At first glance, the things I noticed, besides it being a little bit bigger, is it's got a full roll cage, bumpers front and rear, lights, and it looks like the body is bolted to the cage, and it looks like in multiple pieces, which I'm already thinking of all kinds of cool reasons why you'd want that, and how that will make it fun to own and to modify. So I think we're going to need to get a little deeper. Let's figure out how to get this cage off and look inside. Alright, let's take this thing apart. I think we've got a couple body pins in the front, 2 in the rear, and then let's take a look at what's on the bottom. I've got 4 screws. Looks like 2 there. Two there. Let's take a look. Boy, that was easy. So you get the body off, you can see the internal cage there. All one piece. It's pretty cool. Including the rear mud flaps. Bumper's still there, mud flaps are attached to this internal cage part. Let's set that aside there. Take a look at what we have. So the biggest difference of this and a lot of large scales that we're used to seeing, including HPI Baja, is this is a flat chassis with just simple mud guards here. So once the cage is removed, we're able to view everything and get a good look at it. And it looks like you can access a lot of the parts. Some adjustment here on the A-arms, different shock positions. Center drive shaft comes right through here next to the fan cover. Center diff on this truck, dual brakes. One thing too that's cool is you'll see a 1/4 scale servo on the brake and gas, something we're not normally used to seeing either in the popular models. So that's kind of cool. Enclosed clutch cover with some heat fins there, which is kind of cool. Open gears. So that's kind of interesting to see. 1/4 scale for the steering. Radio box. This looks like a battery box here. Take a look at. Got a 300 milliamp 6-volt pack in there. Get that closed up. It's got one long pin here that goes into both mounts, and we'll lock that up. And front bumper lights. Right now these don't have any holes in them, so I'm sure we'll see somebody, including maybe even Losi, offer some LED lights that'll fit in there. Big skid guard underneath here. Again, it's 4-wheel drive, so you have another drive shaft here going Nice big tank. Look at this. I like this lid. It's got a big lever on here. Maybe it's not the prettiest, but boy, that's useful, especially when your hands are greasy and this thing's all dirty. Big filter. Looks like 2 pins, and the filter will come off. Dual filter, dual stage. There's an oiled filter inside and a non-oiled on the outside. Standard engine, 26 cc. It is made by Changyang, so that's an engine we're familiar with. Looks like, maybe we'll show you the bottom of it. Let's take a look at that. Again, flat chassis, which means you get a lot of flathead screws. Only bummer about these is when you use a flathead, you have a smaller tool. So the smaller tool hole could strip easier, fill up with dirt. But the important screws look pretty large, so you're probably good there. This is interesting too. The motor moves right to left and allows you to change your pinion gear without also changing your spur gear. With the spur gear being mounted to the center diff, it's going to be a little more difficult and time consuming. And it looks like there's these aluminum spacers here that you can change out based off of whatever pinion gear you're going to use. So your pinion gears are probably going to come with different spacers here, which will move the motor right to left. Big, thick, strong, heavy-duty A-arms. Tires look similar to what we're used to using on the HPI Baja, but this is a good-looking car. Let me give you some video and get up closer to the truck. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. So. Okay, that wraps up our unboxing of the new Losi 1/5 scale 5T truck. Our next video, we're going to take apart the car a little bit, show you a little more in-depth images and video. We're going to cover the tools and the owner's manual that it comes with. Also cover the radio. The radio equipment is installed, it's just a receiver, it's bind and drive. You either have to use a Spectrum that you already own, one that you're willing to buy, or change it out completely and use your own brand, preferred brand of radio. We're also going to show you some videos of how to get it running, of course some videos of it in the dirt. So just stay tuned to LargeScaleNews.com. We also have all kinds of other tips and tricks and reviews, race coverage, trade show coverage from years ago, covering all kinds of stuff in large scale. So please check back and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.